Grandma, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
Of course, sit right here. Would you like a story about a doomed man and his troubled life?
Oh, that sounds interesting. Who is it? Charlie Sheen?
Oh, not even Charlie Sheen lives up to this genius. His name was Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Back in the old days of 1809, in the cold winters of Boston, a boy was born to the name of Edgar Poe. Yes, his life was all dandy until year 2 of his life when his father left his family. Shortly after his father abandoned him, his mother fell ill to tuberculosis and he watched her struggle on her deathbed until she gave up. He was only 3. Edgar's misery only started here.
He soon got adopted by the Allens. Him and the mom bonded a lot, but him and the dad, not so much.
Grandma, why didn't Mr. Allen like Edgar?
Well, you see, Mr. Allen was a hardworking man, and he wanted the family business to be carried on, but Edgar didn't want him because he wanted to do writing.
Poe was sent to the University of Virginia, where he was an academic success. But due to his foster father, John Allen, not paying for college, Poe soon turned to gambling to raise money. He was in so much debt he had to drop out. He then moved to Boston to enlist in the army. This was when his poetry started to blossom. He published Tamerlane and Other Poems and the volume Al-Araf, Tamerlane and Minor Poems, but neither were highly recognized. After the army, he moved to the military, but he was discharged due to disobedience issues, due to focusing so much on writing and not as much on the military.
Grandma, I don't like this story.
Shh! We're getting to the good part.
You see, after the military, he moved in with his Aunt Maria Clem and his cousin Virginia in Baltimore. He became the editor of Southern Literary Messenger and many other journals after that.
His popularity hit its peak with the publishing of The House of Usher, The Raven, and The Telltale Heart.
Grandma, he seemed pretty successful to me. Why was he so sad?
His stories weren't that famous when he was alive, but when he became dead, they became so famous. It was so cool. But during his life, it was pretty sad because he loved very hard. For example, when he married his cousin.
What? He married his cousin?
Yes, my dear. Life was very different back then.
Edgar married his cousin Virginia Clem when he was 27 and she was 13. But many would say that their life was more of a brother and sister one. He loved her oh so dearly and would do anything for her. But when she got tuberculosis and she was sick for 5 years, those were the worst years of his life.
He was so depressed during her sickness that he wrote the poem Annabel Lee about losing her.
That's really sad. Who else died in his life?
Well, let's think. His mother, his stepmother, his biological brother, and his cousin/wife, and his aunt.
Did he eventually die?
Why, of course. He was drunk and addicted to gambling, and he was found dead in the street by drinking too much alcohol.
Alcohol what?
Apple juice.
Yes, he drank too much apple juice and he was found unconscious in a street in Maryland with different clothes than he usually wears.
Grandma, that's really scary. Why are you telling me this?
Oh, just because he had a rough life doesn't mean he didn't have any successes. The Sherlock Holmes novels.
Yeah, Mommy always reads me them.
Well, Edgar Allan Poe created the mystery/detective genre, and without him, the Sherlock Holmes novels wouldn't even be a thing.
Oh my god, really? Now I gotta read one of his books.
Well, we can read The Raven. Come on. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. Timothy, I think it's time for bed.
Nevermore!
Oh, you're getting the hang of it. We'll read more tomorrow, okay?
Oh man. Alright. Good night, Grandma.
Good night. My soul from out that shadow that it lies laying on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.
Take a sip. Take a sip. Go. Just don't break the glass.
You can laugh while you're drunk. You can laugh while you're drunk.
Oh yeah, you're.
Spencer, what is your first name? Raise your hand. Yes, Spencer.
I hate Tall and Ashley.
Spencer, look at the camera. Look at her.
Oh, my butt.
Happen, as if someone gently rapping at the chamber door. Okay, Timothy, I think